Hi, this is Vi from Scrappy Mania, and in an earlier video I was doing a product review on this fresh pink foil plate. This plate was supposed to help you get, when you have a background foiling plate, the discard, the leftover foil, like this one, you know, this is leftover foil. I should be able to use this plate and then transfer all this foil into another cardstock. So that way I use all my foil and nothing gets discarded. In the past, I've used this hot plate and I've used this rubber mat, and I always have mixed success. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So one of the things my sister told me is to use, it depends on the paper that you're using and the foil. And other factors, the pressure. So I went ahead and experimented with 4 different types of paper. One was Bristol, one was really smooth cardstock, heavy duty cardstock. One was a 110-pound cardstock that was smooth, and then photo paper. And I used this plate. And I also used the other plate that I was using in the past. I also used 2 types of foil. I used a Spellbinder foil and I used the Anna Griffin foil. The pink one is Anna Griffin foil, and I never ever have success with that one. And in that video you saw my failure and success. So, you know, these are with the Anna Griffin, and regardless of what I do, the Anna Griffin foil, the color foil, does not really produce the best results, even when you transfer the image on the cardstock. I had better results with the coated cardstock, the photo paper cardstock. And see, this is photo paper, but it's not as nice. So this was the photo paper background stamp. It looked beautiful. So with the Spellbinder, in that video you saw that all my results with the Spellbinder came out absolutely gorgeous. You know, the plate itself, the die. But when I try to use the discard, I did not get any good discard impressions. So here's another one. See how beautiful that is? But then I used the discard. Nada. Nothing. Didn't really work. Here's another beautiful background discard. It came out a little more, but it really didn't work that well, and it could be, I don't know, a lot of factors. So it really didn't work out very well with the plate. And then this one, because I figured maybe it's this plate that is no good, and I just used my regular technique of using this plate and rubber mat, and no bueno either. Nothing, no good. So it's this was the discard. This was just, you know, embossing it. And I use a different die. So I'm going to make cards out of all of this, because even the ones that are epic failure, you can use it, you know, as a background, whatever. You get a nice little distress look to it. So I'm going to take 2. Oh, let me get the other one, because I put it back on my stash here. So this is the one. Is it this one? I'll use this one. I'm going to go ahead and use this one on here. And I'm going to make 2 cards. So what I'm going to use for my cards, these are Recollection cardstock card bases that you get at Michael's. I usually buy them at bulk. So I'm going to use that as my card base. And of course, when I put this on here, it's going to hide it. This is going to get hidden. I already went ahead and stamped my saying. I got some flowers here from, usually I take my discards, my extra cardstock, and I make images, and I put it in a little baggie so I can use it later. I'm going to make another card using some Anna Griffin dies that I've purchased in the past. These are some Spellbinder dies from the Kit of the Month. That's like 2 or 3 years ago. And then these are from paper. So I had some papers that had some images, and I just cut them out and going to use that. So I'm going to use this saying and I'm also going to use this banner, so it's going to be double. So what I use for the Anna Griffin, so if you want to know about this one, this is the tea die set. So here how it looks. Now some of this is no longer is available, but this is what I'm going to use is Anna Griffin. I'm also going to use this other die from Anna Griffin that has the coordinating stamps and dies. So for that, I'm just using the banner, and I'm going to cut out the banners. The other thing that I am using is for the gold. It's the detail gold by who does this? Stampendous. So I'm using that. So let me go ahead and start cutting this out. I'm going to use my little sidekick to cut that out. And I need to find the plates for this. I had the plates somewhere. I don't have them anymore, so I'll be back. I gotta find those plates. So I completely lost the old plates, so I'm just gonna pull some new ones. I always have a set of these plates, especially if you go to Hobby Lobby. Every once in a while they'll put their Sizzix stuff 40% off, and that's when I go and get these kind of things. I like to wait until they have a sale to get it. So I'm going to go ahead and put some some tape on here. And I'm going to run this through. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and run the next one over through. So let me go ahead and put some tape to hold it down in place. Then run it through. I may just use this. I may just use the one beneath. I'm not sure, but I have the option since I cut both of them. Okay, so let me put my sidekick away. And now let's just do this one. So we're going to start with this. And this is going to be my Get Well one. Let me bring this over. So I need to cut it down to size. So this is actually, let's see. This is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So let's cut this down to 4 inches. Ow, I almost cut my finger. So make sure your finger's out of the blade. By 5 1/4. And there. Perfect. And I'm going to do the same thing to this one. 5 1/4 by 4 inches. Okay. And it fits right there. Okay. And actually, I think I'm going to do this. I like this better, so I'm going to use this cardstock here, and I'm going to use this one here. And I might edge, let me go ahead and edge, put some color on the edges just to make it pop. And I am going to look for, I'm going to use this one that says, let me look. Let me try this one, the Anna Griffin. It looks a little closer to her foil, and I'm just going to ink the edges like so. And by doing that, look at, you ink the edges. I'm going to show you how it kind of, and if you go swipe it a little bit and make it a little darker on the edges like that, it looks like a little antique-y, like an old photograph, and it really makes it, not, it gives it a nice look, like so. And perfect. See how with just doing that, it really makes that card pop out. So that looks good. Okay. This one we don't need to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and get some tape. Let's put it in the back. And sometimes when you do ink the edges, make sure, let me make sure that it dried, because sometimes it does remain, especially depending on the ink, it may remain wet, so you got to be careful. So I'm just gonna, for precaution, gonna dry it a little bit just to make sure it's nice and dry and it doesn't smear when I put it on. Okay. So we're going to just remove the back panel or the back backing. Okay. I think I like it this way. But once you put it down, it's down. So you really cannot lift it up. So I'm going to go ahead and put some back here. And I saw a trick. Let me show you the trick I saw a lady in YouTube do. And I should have done that, and I didn't do it. So that way I would have prevented that, you know, I could have done a better job. So what this lady does, it's like, she just bends it a little bit. So she just removes a little bit of the adhesive and 4 corners, like so. Then she puts it on the cardstock. So that way it gives me time to really get it in place. Once I like where it is, then I can, nope, see, I don't like it where it is, so I have time to undo it. It actually turned on me. Okay, so that looks about right. So then you just peel it. And there you go. Now it's perfect. Better than how I did this one. Okay. So for this card, actually I think I like to go ahead and use this here. And I'm going to use Get Well Soon. I may use some flowers here. Okay, and then this one I'm going to go ahead and use Thank You. And I could have done, I could have inked or wrapped it around. So right now I cannot wrap it around, but I should have wrapped this around my card before I put it on here. So let me look and see how to do this one. or maybe I'll use this. So let's see what looks better. I think I like this better. I may just do that, those two there, and then this one, let's look at this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one first. I do want to go ahead and edge. I do like that, that look. So let me go ahead and edge the sides here. This is going to get hidden, but right here, okay. Let me make sure I cut this straight. Okay, and then I think I'd like it that way. This one. Right there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive. And let's go ahead and put this one first. Well, actually, I had it out like that. So let's go ahead and put this one down first. And then we're going to go ahead and add, oh, I don't have adhesive. I'll be back. Let me go and see if I can get to us. Okay, I have some adhesive. Let's put it like that. Let's go ahead and place this underneath like that, and then this one we'll go ahead and place it here. And then what I'm going to do is turn it over and just cut it. And sometimes you can use these extra ones to kind of fill some of the gap. Okay, so there's one card. And may need some jewels, so we'll come back to that one. I might put some jewels on it. Okay, for this one, I either may do that, or I think I'm just going to leave it like this. But I do want to put something through here, so I think it needs like a nice little ribbon or something. So let me go and find some ribbon. Okay, so I went ahead and found some gold ribbon. And just going to cut the ribbon like so. And then my Hope You Feel Better. Let's see where we're going to put this. I think I like it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and place this down right here. Put my cup right here. So then I'm going to use a pop top. I already put the pop top on the back. And I think I like to put this here. I think I like to raise that one as well. So I'm just going to cut a little bit of this foam. Put it in the back. Okay. And then I'm just going to pop some flowers. I think this one will benefit from making it a little three-dimensional. So we can put this right there, put this one there. We need these in the background. For this, because it has some dimension, you really need to use good glue. So this is art glitter glue. So I'm going to place these down first. Then I'm going to place this on here. Then this could go, let's see if I'm going to use this one or this one. Yeah, I'm going to pop this one up a little bit. Like that. And this one could even go underneath it. Let me see how it looks if I put it underneath. No, I don't think it needs it. Sometimes too much is just too much. Okay. Now, I didn't use that, so I can save it for later. So there's the card, but I want to put maybe some jewels on this one. It's a little plain. Maybe I need something to make it kind of pop. This one's a little plain too. Do I have anything else? Oh, that might be nice there. So let me just go ahead and put some adhesive just okay, there. That's also from the Anna Griffin kit, the stamp that came with the Feeling Well. So basically, that doily is from actually another kit. Sorry about that. It's another Anna Griffin kit that I got that doily from. And I think that's it for this one. This one I need something, so I was planning to put some gems, so let me find my gems. So either I use this, so I'm just gonna use that around here, or use these pearls. Maybe I can use the pearls on here, on the flower itself. And then maybe some drops. So let's try that. So let me go ahead and put So I'm going to put some glue in the center here. Okay, and then I am going to put, well, let's see if I put some more of these around. Nah, I don't know. Don't know yet. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it. And I'm just gonna put a couple of drops of these. Notice that didn't come out good. So before it dries, you can scrape it off and then put it, you know, just mix it in the paper and then try again. And it's supposed to be self-leveling, but I never see that as how it really works. You know, one thing I probably need to buy some jewels, better jewels than what I have, better rhinestones. Don't like that one. So these on my card, I like how this one came out. And this one, not too bad. It's actually nice and delicate, so I do like it. So next video, I need to plan. I'm going to create 2 more cards using the ones that didn't come out right. Let's figure out how to make cards with that. So my next video, I'm going to show you how I use that. You know, if you have any failures like that, don't discard it. Let's use it somehow. So, but these are my cards using the good foiled panels that came out from that last tutorial. So I hope you liked this video and thank you for watching. Bye now.